and sweep the floor on the ground.
Looking better already.
Alright, so this all is as good as we get it for now. We have to get to the top. It's a lock picking. Why? That's her room.
I wonder what's in store for me here.
Okay.
This looks like it was an apprentice's room.
I mean, let's grab those two actually.
Oh, Christ, that's heavy.
I mean, it's a wonder that the structure is still standing. And there's not a lot of holes in the roof and everything.
Whew. Whew.
Carrying those heavy sacks up and down the stairs.
Okay. I can't open it yet. Okay, we have to pick up one more thing. This one.
I reckon I can still use these materials.
Old machine sketch.
It has Martin's mark on it. I'll have to ask Magdalena.
Okay. This room's done as well. Nice. Oh, this is just basically my chest.
Henry, great work. My word, you really are a handy lad. And hardworking too. I like to see that. You see this, Skoda? Your forge is finally in good hands.
I found this. The mark Martin used to use is on it. Do you know what it could be?
Aye, that looks like one of the sketches for that grand project of theirs. They always met up in the evenings after work. All hush-hush, and over something so silly, no less.
Why did they meet up?
Because of the broken astronomical clock on the Rathaus Tower. Back then, the city officials decided they wanted it fixed. So they asked the masters of the guild to propose a solution. Your pa got all excited about it, then got my old Skoda involved, along with that other apprentice that was here. What was his name? Such a timid, quiet lad. Sakra. Oh, I can't recall, but I remember they did some work on it, but the city ended up changing its mind.
What happened?
They brought in some Italians, all the way from Padua or whatever it's called. And how do you think that turned out?
They messed it up?
It was a terrible disgrace. The Italians ended up running off along with the money. There was no money left for the repairs, and there still isn't. So the clock is still broken. I remember when it still used to chime. But what can you do? Better to discuss what you want to do with this place.
I want to get the forge running again.
All right then. Come, I'll show you something. This was Shkoda's table. He was always sketching something, planning repairs. He could stand here for hours. It was his favorite spot. And now it's yours.
It's an honor.
I think there's just one thing left to do. You have to put up a shop sign. So your customers know where to go, right? Have a look at the plans here.
Okay. House building. Building table. At the building table in your forge, you can buy furniture and carry out renovations to your house, chamber, and garden. Getting renovations furniture requires enough coin and blacksmith's prestige, but once you acquire something, it remains available to you permanently. Blacksmith's prestige determines what you can acquire for your forge. Raise it by completing guild activities. A padlock means the house isn't in a state to allow the selected renovation. A star marks items you can now acquire. Cool. Alright, so that's the house. So we can... Oh, each has different things. Wow. So the roof. We need... The highest is what? 16 prestige. Wound upper floor is 3 to 16. Damaged ground floor 3 to 16. Shop sign. Old shop sign. This battered signboard mainly says it needs replacing as soon as possible. Sadly, it brings nothing but bitter memories. It can be used for further construction. Good. Nice. Alright, so this is all stuff you can't get yet. Then we have the chamber. Old bed. Round fur bed. Fire fur wood bed red or green. Let's do green. Yes. There's a lot of beds. But they give you shit. Nice. So they give you extra things. Cool. Ladder. Junk. Leaky barrel. Nice. Old chest. Village chest. Yes. Dirty table. Light oak table or dark oak table? Dark. Again, buy higher things actually give you bonuses. Buffs, basically. Nice. Hold on. Oh, there's more stuff, yes. I love junk. I love crates. Old crates. Nice. Pocket door. Ash door. No chandelier or some chandelier. Hold on. What does this do? Adds 10% to reading quality in your room. Permanently adds 10% bonus to blacksmith's prestige gain. Oh. So we actually want this as soon as possible, but the earliest is 8. Okay. Ruined stove. Ooh, takes a long time. Alright, and then we have the garden. It doesn't look like we can buy anything here at the moment. But You get a well. Washing. Cellar. Nice. Hold on. The dry cellar, you gain a source of beer, wine, and tasty sausages. Now that is awesome. Yeah, pathway, gate. Nice. The workshop. You hire an armor, you can have armor based on an armor sketch and trade with him. Yeah, an armor. Wow. Now that is very cool. That is very, very cool. So you get basically 3 tradespeople right there, which is amazing because it's really annoying to run around and sell shit. But that is very cool. A smokehouse. Oh my god. A cool garden. Yep. That is amazing. A beehive. Yeah, I mean, once you have everything, that is really cool. Now, the only question is obviously, how long will it actually take to get all that prestige, right? Talk to Magdalena. Yeah, very cool. I'm looking forward to this. This is a cellar, right?
Good work, Henry. I didn't think I'd see this fire going ever again.
We'll get this place up and running again.
Now that you're officially open, why don't you forge something for me?
What do you need?
Nothing difficult. My old axe broke. It served me for many years, even after he died. Only now it's all worn down and crooked, so it's not good for chopping.
Why didn't you get a new one in all those years? Someone from the guild would surely be happy to make you one. Probably for free.
I don't need their charity. Besides, if you're even half as talented as your pa was, this should be child's play to you, no?
Of course. You can count on me.
And don't forget to sharpen it too. I can't chop with a dull axe.
I noticed your brooch. It's really lovely.
It's a nightingale. Skoda made it for me for our first anniversary. I used to sing while I worked, and he'd always say, "My little nightingale."
It's a real masterwork.
It's mainly a keepsake now. Not much of his is left. Just that old axe. And an axe doesn't make the best love token.
Tell me more about Skoda.
And what do you want to know?
How did he become a guild master?
Not long after our wedding, he passed the guild exam. He was even offered a choice of 2 forges. There were 2 vacant ones. One in town in the Merchant's Quarter, where young Matthias is now, and this one. Everyone was surprised he chose this place. But we figured there'd be more space here. And we were right. People didn't mind walking outside the walls once they saw the big, fine smithy we built here. As our smithy prospered, Skoda's influence grew, not just in the guild. He even talked about standing for a seat on the council. But he didn't live to see it.
How many journeymen did he train here?
Well, not all that many, to be honest. He started with some lad called Yaneba from Petch. But the boy couldn't take Skoda's high standards and left. My husband was a strict man. I can't remember a single apprentice who stayed longer than 6 months. Your father was an exception. Him and the Fly. The 2 of them stayed together here 2 whole years. Right to the end. That says something about their skill. They were just fine smiths, and Skoda held them in high regard.
What happened after he died?
It's all a bit of a blur. I don't really remember that time too well. It all happened so quickly. He fell ill, took to bed, and 3 days later we were laying him out. Suddenly the smithy was full of people. The guildmasters arranged the funeral, the councillors came to offer condolences. The journeyman disappeared without a word. I went to my sister's for a time, and while I was away the roof caught fire. And the rest you know. I was left here all on my own.
Would you tell me something about Martin?
Gladly. What would you like to know?
What was Martin like when he was young?
He was a well-mannered boy. I didn't know him outside the forge, but by all accounts, he was quite a rascal. Word was, he never missed a chance for mischief. He was always betting on something. Even tried it on with my Skoda. He eventually talked him into a wager. I don't even remember what for. That he'd leap the brook down on Bach. He took a long pole and said he'd vault right over. It seemed like a clever idea, but the pole snapped in two, and poor Martin plunged straight into the water. Skoda called him Frisky from that day on.
How was he at the trade?
Better than good. He wasn't a complete beginner when he came. He'd trained under another master first. I can't recall where from. I think he brought a few sketches with him, which he showed Skoda, and the two of them tried to work something out. He wanted to become a swordsmith, and it showed. He really cared about mastering the craft. He spent a lot of time at it. My husband praised him for being able to think for himself from the very beginning. And he didn't hand out praise lightly, let me tell you that.
How did you get along with Martin?
He was no trouble. Ate whatever I cooked, helped out now and then when it was needed. He was a bit like a son to me, really. Although, he never wanted to talk about his family, where he was born, where he came from. No one could get it out of him.
Why did he end up leaving Kuttenberg when things were going so well for him here?
If only I knew. One day he was still here, comforting me, saying everything would be all right. And the next day, he was gone.
Thank you.
Didn't even
Appreciate
take his
it.
things. I asked after him at the guild, but no one wanted to say anything. I often wondered if he'd got himself into trouble somehow. But I never did find out what it might have been. And I doubt we ever will.
I'm sure we will. So she mentioned another apprentice, the Fly. I'm sure we will find out something about that person too.
Maybe I should add some spice.
Alright, so I need to repair this. Actually heal. Do this. Okay, so we need to be properly dressed here for this stuff. Let's change into the minus things. Oh. Okie dokie. Alright, so she wanted us to repair her axe. There you go. Or maybe I can get this in one go. That would be awesome. Ah.
It's already cooled off. It's not worth it.
I think I don't know yet. I haven't gotten to the stage. I literally just started about half an hour ago. But
This'll be
I
done in no time.
think you will be able to, but it will take you a moment to get into it. I think. One of the traders I talked to mentioned that that I should go by at some time and talk to him about an armor sketch. So I'm assuming it will come at some point. But yeah, I don't have it yet. It's literally the first thing I'm doing. First you just kind of like clean up the place. And now we're here. Oh. Is she? Huh? Oh, I have to sharpen it too. Now, how did that work? Oh.
I have that axe you wanted.
Wonderful. Let's see. My word. This is really great work, Henry. Your customers will be tripping over each other to buy your products. Just be warned. People here in the city care more about the quality of work than in the countryside. If something is shoddy, they'll notice it right away. So, if you mess up a piece while forging and it ends up being low quality, it's best to just make a new one. All right?
All right.
Word will spread soon enough that locals don't have to go to the city to have something forged. And you'll have your first customers. Everyone around here knows me, so sometimes they might come to me with orders. I did the same for my husband back then. Does that work for you?
That works for me.
Glad to hear it.
As long as it doesn't bother you.
Why would it? On the contrary, I'm glad. I'll help out around the house, and I'll be happy to help with this too. I don't get out much, so I have all the time in the world. Oh, and one more important thing. You can also sell pieces you forge on your own, without anyone ordering them. There's a storeroom past the left door under the archway on the street, where you'll find a chest you can put products in, and I'll do my best to sell them. Here's the key to the chest. I'll hold onto the money for the products for you, so feel free to ask any time.
That's very handy.
Where did you say the chest is?
In the storeroom. It's the left door beneath the archway. You can't miss it.
You've taken on quite the workload, Magdalena.
I don't mind. All the movement keeps me young. In the meantime, you can focus on getting in good with the guild.
What do you mean, getting good?
The guildmasters are an eclectic bunch. They all like different things. It would be best if you try to be on good terms with everyone. They'll appreciate you and your forge all the more. For example, Boris of Brod loves nothing more than rolling dice. If you offer him a game at the guild hall, I'm sure he won't refuse. He used to be one of your pa's best friends. He might even tell you about some of their misadventures.
I'm not sure I want to know.
Oh, yes, you do. Don't lie to yourself. Take care, my friend.
Sales chest. You can put items in the sales chest that you want to get rid of. Magdalena and any apprentices you may have will gradually take the items, sell them, or use them as raw materials. You can collect the coin for sold items from Magdalena. So I can actually get apprentices too. Now that sounds cool. Now the good thing is with this is a sales chest. Easy way to earn some extra coin. The higher your blacksmith's prestige, the more items you will sell. They won't sell for the highest possible price, but it requires no effort. Absolutely. So I can basically, let's put some shit in there that I have. I have so much things to get rid of, I guess. Right. Go. Go. Demon droppings. Yeah, cool. Because I have a shitload. Why am I so fucking heavy? Anyway, I had a shitload of stuff in my horse as well, in my horse's inventory. So I can basically, let's say I go here. And then we can put this all in here. Actually, I'm gonna keep some of these. Cool. Awesome. That's a sales chest. Yeah, that is very handy to have. That sales chest, that's for sure. Let's go and make that first quest. And it sounds like it will just be playing a game of dice. Actually, I should prepare myself. Oh, I need more.
Ours is all creaky. I keep getting splinters from it. Nowhere.
I need some new sausages as well. Yeah.
Good day to you. What can I do for you?
Show me.
My dog.
Thank you, sir.
I apologize.
Conrad wins every time. Just look. He could cut you in half without even pulling his sword from the scabbard.
Show me. I was glad to.
Oh my god, use all of them.
What are you blabbering about?
What do you have?
Where'd it go?
I'm glad you found what you.
I have too much shit.
We're looking for, sir.
Alright.
Ah, if it isn't our newest member, Henry. What brings you here?
Well, I was just passing by, so I thought I'd stop and greet you.
That's nice of you. How's the forge doing?
Pretty well. I'll clean things up. Soon it'll be good as new.
Well, best of luck to you, lad. Us guild masters have to support each other, you know. Work together, like friends.
By the way, Magdalena mentioned you like playing dice.
Aye, that's no secret. Anytime, any place. What about you? You like rolling bones?
Of course.
Glad to hear it. Fancy a game now? What game would you like to play?
Emperors, and nothing else.
Let's play.
Okay. Much? That's 4. Five. Think something, yeah. Don't want to take this because that was shitty. Okay. Point. Yeah, this I think is amazing.
Today's a scorcher.
Use this.
Oh, Fortuna!
8,000 points. Oh my god. It's going to take able. Were you able to